soul of boxing.
Over. I've got some plans for you.
The definition of heart and soul for boxing would have to be dedication, discipline, desire. I've always set high goals for myself. Winning world titles, winning a gold medal in the Olympic Games. I've always wanted the very best.
Boxing is
the closest sport to dealing with life itself.
A career built upon dreams, upon pain.
The name of the game is to hit. Having the wind knocked out of you is a pain that's hard to stop. You get hit and you can't breathe.
Upon glory.
There's the power!
Where every fight tells a story.
And I just seen a flash of light. And then when I opened my eyes, he was down on the ground.
Where every fighter is its author.
When you get in that ring, it's the loneliest place in the world. Nobody can help you.
And what is written in the ring, like all great dramas,
There it goes!
evokes the artistry of those who've endured, who've overcome, who've defied the odds.
Tremendous statement by Lennox Lewis!
Warriors, heroes, champions, the ones who've given their hearts and bared their souls.
It's like a dream to me. This is what I wanted to do when I was growing up.
HBO, the heart and soul of boxing.
It's not just a rough, tough sport that anybody can do. It's a sport where you have to be very intelligent when you're working out, when you're boxing inside that ring. You have to really know what you're doing. You have to really care about the sport, feel the love for the sport, and have that passion in you all the time.
It is strange how a person like myself would even get into boxing, because I'm not the type of person that really likes violence, but I do like to compete. I love competition.
I would say the game of boxing is definitely the hardest sport in the world. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it, trust me.
Let's say you were on the street and you had about 100 bulls coming at you. How scared would you feel? I would compare it to that.
Right before I enter the ring, I think I'm just visualizing what I need to do in the ring, what I need to accomplish, realize what I don't want to do and what the other person's that I'm boxing's strengths are, and I concentrate on those things.
It's very frustrating to have to box 12 rounds. It's tougher than anything that I've ever done in my life. It's like shooting a 78 on the golf course when you can shoot a 69.
Boxing is the closest thing to the real fact of life itself. We fight, we get knocked down, we get back up. You know, we go through hard times, we go through easy times, but you still always have to remain calm under pressure, and you still have to get a job done, no matter what you do.
Fear. I walk through fear. Fear's never hit me from an early age. Fear, I take fear to its doorstep. I always beat fear. Always. I'm never afraid.
It's a passion of mine. Being inside that ring is something I really enjoy doing. I've been hit on the body, which hurts a great deal. It's a pain that just is hard to stop, you know. You get hit and you can't breathe. That feeling there, it just doesn't stop for about 10, 15 seconds. When I'm walking down the aisle, all I'm thinking about is just fighting. I actually get scared. What I do is look up in the sky. I always wink my eye, saying my mother's taking care of me. She's gonna just guide me through this victory. But when I step inside the ring and they feel the first punch, that intimidates my opponent.
I know what it is, what it takes to be a champion and to maintain being a champion. People don't realize that it's hard to become a champion in the first place, but it's even harder to keep a championship.
The mental aspect of boxing is much like that of a chess game, and that every move you make should be very profound, but it should be decisive, because you can't take it back once you do it.
You've got to be so strong to overcome your opponent. Once you beat your opponent mentally, then you can start beating him physically. As soon as you beat him mentally, you've won the fight. Once you broke his concentration, you broke him down. It's got a lot to do with being mentally right.
Everyday life is what makes fans be able to relate to boxing so well. They know that boxing is a fight, but everyday life is also a struggle.
Boxing is not like any other sport where you can call timeout, where you can take a break, where you can train every single day and not get tired.
Well, when people ask me what do I fear going into the ring, the only thing I fear going into the ring is losing. I think that's the most frightening thing for me, to lose. And I think because I'm afraid of losing, that's what makes me a winner.
You've got to realize, when you get in that ring, it's the loneliest place in the world. Nobody can help you. Nobody can help you in that ring. You're on your own.
I love to perform. I love to entertain people. I love to see people enjoy something. And if people enjoy me, then I love giving myself to them.
My dreams have always been high because I know for a fact I can accomplish anything I want if I work hard. Since I was 9 years old, I've always thought about boxing as an art form. I've always thought that if I were to paint some paint under my shoes and dance around the ring, do my shadow boxing, box a few rounds, I can paint this beautiful portrait on the canvas. Fear of losing is a big issue in my part. I think about it every single day. Not being prepared physically, mentally, is when I start thinking about losing and the fear of being inside that ring. It's actually unexplainable. It's not just a physical sport where two guys are throwing punches and hitting each other. It really is some kind of art that we feel inside of us.